Hello and welcome back. We've got a bit of a weird one today. I'm starting off in the village. Actually, a little behind the scenes here for you. I have not even finished recording the last episode. I think it's episode 15, where we were working on the recovery room there at Spawn. We're close to wrapping that up now, or close-ish anyways, but I was over here, I logged in, and something weird happened. It said some chunks had been corrupted, or some chunks didn't load correctly, and I could check the log for more info. I promise this isn't a bit. I've never had this happen in my Minecrafting before. I was curious as to what it meant, but I soon discovered it means this. So I'm guessing in this grass here, I did not grow. This chunk, I guess, got reset or something. This we had already terraformed, and this chunk is now, we're in a plains biome. Is this also still plains? It is. Why did this happen? I don't understand. This used to be where we had a farm. Clearly, you can see. I do want to at least get our horse out of out of this pond here. Now it wasn't extensive. There wasn't that many chunks that it mentioned that didn't load correctly. And okay, so that's why this is sort of dipped down lower. There's like a cave that's supposed to be there. I don't know. This is so strange. Let me see if I can fly up a little bit and maybe get a better view of the village and see. Oh, oh my goodness. And see if there's any other weird chunks. What is going on here? Whoa, this is very strange. So this is new. I almost don't even want to mess some of this stuff up here. This is all new terrain that got loaded in, and there's supposed to be a farm here. This house got completely dissected, or this is, I think this is the edge of a house going this way, and this is, no, there's supposed to be a house here, and this is, the roof is here, and now this is here. I didn't do this. Again, I promise to you, dear viewer, I would not lie to you. This isn't clickbait. This is still a vanilla series. I haven't done anything with like mods or cheats and stuff like that. I'm pretty baffled about this, and I don't know how to proceed. I do have some backups of the world, so I could snip and snap and like fix this. But I don't think I want to. I mean, I think it's kind of a cool artifact. I'm not so attached to this village. In fact, the village, oh, wait, I just heard I heard a villager. The village, I was going to say, is completely, like run down. There's nobody that lives here, but we do still have our Fletcher, our master Fletcher. He still lives here. We'll have to transport him back to the island, and I think that's where we need to go next, because I'm nervous about, I would really like those feathers. I'm nervous about the island getting corrupted and stuff like that. I really do need to make more backups. Yeah, I think we will check out the island, and for today's episode, what we'll do is we're going to look at all of the places that we've been so far, and I want to make sure they're okay, make sure nothing has been deleted. That is important, and hopefully we'll be able to fix up some of the things that still need work along the way. I wanted to, before we left, I wanted to note some other weirdness about the way that these chunks have corrupted themselves and stuff. Like, this is odd. See, there's sugarcane here, and this is weird. Why is this here? The sugarcane, and more specifically this post, this is something that I had done around the island in different places, but why? It's almost as if this chunk here was from over here or something, you know what I mean? Like it got moved. At first when I was looking at the chunk errors that had gotten unloaded or corrupted or whatever term we're using, Herobrine, I assumed that the chunks here had sort of been reset, and like this is what this chunk looks like in this seed, in this version of the game, if you were to generate a new world or something like that. But this being here is, that means that's not the case, you know what I mean? This got moved from somewhere else, and this is, yeah, this is right on border with a chunk. Also, I do want to note, I guess, now I've looked at all of the logs, and I don't know. I've never had this happen before, and it was very confusing for me to go into like the game files and look at all that. What I'm talking about here is not these logs, but in the game directory, or like the file directory of your computer where you have the installation of Minecraft, there's some complicated wacky stuff that's above my head, but I was trying to look in there to see the like record of what specific chunks have been corrupted or unloaded, and I don't know. I'd also logged in and out a few times that day already, so long story long, we have no idea what chunks got corrupted. I'm sure there's a way that I could find it if I really dug through the logs. Maybe? You tell me. I don't know. But so how we're going to do it is just sort of accept the loss. If something is corrupted, that's unfortunate, but there's no way to fix that. But hey, speaking of fixing things, I do want to show you, we have a villager here in the Nether, which is awesome. That means with him and the Fletcher, as long as he doesn't walk off into the lava pit below him, and the Fletcher, we can rebuild, and we will have new villagers. So that's how we're going to recover there. I don't think anything in the Nether got corrupted. I feel like it would be overworld stuff that did get messed up, but I guess we'll see if anything looks really weird here. But so far so good. This is going to be where we're actually more concerned about. This is, I just want the end portal and stuff to still be here because of that structure is important. Okay, cool. Everything looks pretty normal down here. We still have our bulk of our storage and our item collection over here. Some serious redstone science going on there as well. And let's see if the map room got corrupted or not. Hopefully it did, because we left it in quite a bit of disarray. And no, it's still here. So this is a problem we're going to have to deal with, but that's good. No, I'm all jokes aside, I'm glad that the island and all of this isn't corrupted. I think after today's episode, I will be sure to make a backup. I think the last backup I have is from like episode 10 or something, so I've made too much progress that I can't go back. I just want to swim up to the surface here and see what's going on. As long as it's still mycelium-y up here, then we should be good. If there's any chunk errors here, it would probably be really evident, because it's not going to be the mycelium anymore. But honestly, that would be kind of cool too, if we could have a random chunk generate in like that. Yeah, I'm happy with the world glitches. I hope it doesn't continue, I think it won't. I'm wondering if it also has something to do with last episode. We had some issues, and I've had issues before a couple of times where the recording, okay, that pillar over there, that's where we have built some stuff too, where we're collecting snow. Anyways, what was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought. Okay, I got it. But honestly, the only reason I was able to remember what my train of thought was because I totally stopped recording and started editing the video together so I could find the clip and pick up where I left off, which is a really nice side effect of recording here. I can refer back to what I've said. Whoops. Okay, so what I was saying, but first, let me just acknowledge Disco Horse is still here, still doing all right, so thank goodness for that. But what I was saying was, last episode we had an issue where the recording stopped. I think it had to do with us not having enough memory on my computer here, so it just didn't have anywhere to write the data, so it ate itself and glitched out. So maybe it had something to do with that, like there just wasn't enough available memory on the computer, so it messed itself up or something. I'm not sure. That's my best guess. What are we doing here? We are placing this stuff here. What else do we want to? Okay, good. That's my best guess as to why that happened. Although I think that we had already stopped, and I offloaded a lot of the storage to somewhere else. So maybe that's not it. I don't know. If you know more about how Minecraft works and can give me any advice to prevent stuff like this from happening in the future, I am all ears, because I don't want this to continue. Or if it does continue, at least I want it to continue in a controlled fashion. Like the way I've generated this world is by blending different versions of Minecraft together. So I'm definitely in favor of glitches and stuff like that. Did I just respawn in this bed? I can't believe I set my spawn here. I'm in favor of glitches and stuff like that if it means the world looks a little cooler. Yeah, what we're doing here is I also wanted to visit the world spawn, even though because of the order of operations and when I recorded what, I knew here was okay, but just to touch all of the bases, I wanted to visit here too. Now we're drowning, so I can check out where the world spawn is. Right here, apparently. I think you can... It would vary. I'm not always going to spawn right there. I think I can bounce around, but I think the actual world spawn, wherever that is, I buried it. There's some blocks of stone over here that is pointing to the actual world spawn. Let me see if I can't get a compass going. We do not have any iron with us, I don't think. No, I've come very prepared for all of this. So this episode is going to be a bit of a weirder one. I'm going to try and clean up. I'm going to clean up some of my messes. Oh no! All right. Yeah, okay. We did that on purpose so we could test out the respawn thing. I'm going to try and clean up some of my messes and pretty up the world before we make the backup, because after today, if something like this happens again, this version of the world is what we're going to sort of refer back to if we really need to stitch stuff together in some other program or something. I have no idea how you would do that, but I would try and figure it out if the world broke. In between last episode and this one, I did end up dying. I don't even know when it happened, where probably with the raid or something happened, and we are we're low on supplies, I should say. Like, we started to set up this recovery room, but honestly, I don't even have all of the materials that I would want to go into the recovery room. Like, right now, I don't even have a diamond pick with me because it's gone. I'm sorry to say. We're very good at this game here. So I don't know. Oh goodness. But honestly, I'm sort of kicking myself because I feel a little scattered, and I'm on my back foot a little bit just because that raid and the glitches and everything else have sort of thrown me for a loop. But we're really not that bad off. I think it's fine, and we can recover pretty easily. We just need to lock in a little bit, as they say. Ooh, if you hear that correctly, that sounds like somebody's throwing a trident at us. So that would be where? Okay, there it is. That would be really cool if we could get a trident here together on camera for the first time. I'm trying to capture that whenever that happens. Oh goodness, or maybe we're just gonna die again on camera, which wouldn't be a problem. What did we get just now? Zombie flesh? Just zombie flesh. Awesome. All right, well, we tried. I've also tried to really capture when we get Wither Skull, which I don't think we've gotten. I'd have to find. It's very strange playing in this world because I think there's certain things that I think I've done, but we haven't tackled that yet in the series. Nothing too crazy, but like for instance, I was pretty sure that at 0-0 in the world here we had put a portal, but that does not exist. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, if we have obsidian, I'll go ahead and run over there and plop a portal down, but we don't have obsidian. This is what our ender chest looks like. Goodness gracious. Okay. Alright, so we are back at the island. I just decided to come back here to grab some obsidian. I think, actually, don't we have... No, I already moved it downstairs. That's okay. Grab some obsidian and a diamond pick. These 2 diamond picks, I think this is the first ever diamond pick that we've ever crafted, so I'm very nervous to lose this one. This is our first fortune pick, and I think it's the second pick we ever crafted. It's very low on durability, but that is okay. We're just going to use it twice to get the obsidian that we need for the portal. Alright, that's great. We'll set this aside, and I'm going to boat back to 0-0 in a bit and actually set up the portal. There's not that many things in the world that I haven't already done that I've done in like past iterations of this world and this seed before I started the Let's Play. But the portal at 0-0 I really thought I had already accomplished. I'm looking for my boat. I thought there was a boat in the sea already. But before we go back and set up the portal, I want to check on the zombie villager we had left over here and see if they've despawned or not. And okay, he hasn't despawned, so that changes things. He is a cartographer, I believe, but that's alright. We'll see if we can't change him into something else. If I get in this boat... Oh, I don't need to get in the boat with you. I can just drag the boat with a lead, which I actually have with me. Alright, here we go. That is the last time I can use that pick, though. I definitely don't want to break that, or I'll be very bummed out. Can I just pull this along? Oh, nice. Okay. They just updated leads in one of the newer versions of Minecraft, so I haven't experimented with them as much, but this is great. This is very easy. I'm gonna move him back over here and we're gonna try and cure him before the sun rises. Oh goodness gracious! I didn't realize it was it's daytime right now. It's just raining. Okay, so we definitely need to get a move on, or at least build some more covering over him. Maybe we can pull him under here a little bit, and hopefully the dragon head will protect him. No, I'm still carrying him. Okay, that's fine. I still have potions down here, right? Yes. Do I have a weakness potion already? I do. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Hold on. Do I have a golden apple ready to go? Probably not. I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can just keep the clip rolling here. We're going to do this. It's so hard to record, and like I want to jump cut away. Oh, look, and we already actually pulled him under the awning of the boat to protect him. But there you go, buddy. You take that, and I think that's all she wrote. We'll just wait for a little bit. Well, I'm gonna eat a golden apple too, if you don't mind. I'm kind of hungry. I noticed the haunches there were missing. Okay, I went ahead and moved the zombie villager back into the boat, even though I know we've had issues with this in the past. Oh no, he's already escaped. This I don't even know how. Oh, there's an exit here now. Let's see if we can't cover that up while we're doing a little dance with the villager here. I'm gonna snack on another golden apple because our spawn is not set at the island, and it would be a real shame if we died right now. Oh, okay. Hello. Let's just go down here. You can follow me in this way. It's all right. All right. Oh, we're about to die, aren't we? Yep. No, we're not. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh, goodness. No. Okay. All right. Whew. That was crazy. And way more difficult than it needed to be. Would you just turn back into a normal villager? Oh, man. I'm glad we ate that last golden apple just now. You really want to kill me, and you don't know it yet, but we're going to be really good friends in the future. You and I, we're going to have a long, mutually beneficial relationship for many, many episodes to come if you would just, be normal. Well, that was rude of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. But I gave you the medicine. I gave you what you needed. How long does it take? I thought it only took like a villager like 45 seconds or something, but I feel like it's been minutes that we've just been waiting here. All right. We reached the goal, zombie doctor. He did turn back into a normal villager. He's already wants to be a cleric, which is fine. You can be a cleric for a little bit. I think, buddy, though, your destiny is you're going to be a librarian. Trusted and true. We need to get a mending librarian situated. I was thinking that we would maybe I would go end raiding on my own and use that as a means of recovering a bunch of tools and stuff like that. But instead, I'm just going to, once again, cure up a villager here and trade with him or swap his trades around until we get a mending trade. And this time I think I will afterwards at least do something to make the boat a little safer. So hopefully this is the last time we need to deal with getting a mending villager. Although honestly, looking at our statistics, we haven't traded with villagers that many times. Does it tell? Where would that be? Villager traded. Where is it? Times. Here it is. Traded with villagers, right at the bottom. 497, which isn't too bad, I think. We have done some trading to get like food and stuff as well. I guess it would be the how many times have I mined the lectern block. That's the real test of how painful it was to get the villagers that I needed earlier. I think it was pretty painless last time. Here soon I am going to take the time to actually set up a proper villager trading hall. Well, it won't be like a proper villager trading hall. I've seen better, but I am going to make a room with 20 villagers or so. If you have an opinion on where we should put this villager trader hall, let me know. I definitely want them to be somewhere down here in the stronghold. Of course, we need to make some changes here, so zombies, baby zombies especially, can't get to the villagers. But if y'all have any thoughts on where it might be cool to place the villagers and stuff, yeah, let me know, because that's not something I've ever done in any of my worlds, so that'll be something new for me, and it's definitely something I've been puzzling on. Okay, goodness gracious, that was a process to get. We've got the mending books back. Let's see, let's check our statistics again to see how bad that was. Traded with villagers, $4.99. Oh no, that makes sense that's only gone up one time. It was the lectern. How many times we have mined that? That was the real problem earlier. I don't even know if I had looked at that or not. I think I looked at the wrong stat earlier. Well, that was painful for me. I sat here for what feels like forever. This is a very fun system that Mojang has built with villager trading. What did I want to look at? My deaths. How many times have we died? 86. Okay, we're still under 100, which is very exciting. And now that we have mending again, you know, it'll stay that way. Okay, our lectern use went up from 157 to 267. I checked, and that means it took 110 times to get mending, so it was a lot longer. I don't know if I'm unlucky or lucky in that regard, but that's what the stats say. Actually, we want to keep that off. We're going to, hopefully, we still have enough levels to do what we need to do here. I am going to disenchant our fortune pick and make it into a mending silk touch pick, because that's what is most important to us. And then if we still have enough, we do not have enough to get mending on our elytra, but that is okay. We have what we need. Okay, actually we don't have what we need at all. We are sorely lacking in the materials department, but I think we do have enough resources to at least tackle some of the things that I would like to. I am going to arm myself up here because I know some areas of the stronghold are still in need of lighting. Actually wouldn't mind running into a mob because our pickaxe is at 1 durability, so I really can't use it, or that would be terrible. Here we go. Oh no, you're holding a door. That means you're valuable to me, I think. So I'm gonna let you live, just because he won't despawn because he's holding a door, and at the very least he stole my door, so I don't want to just kill him. I need to I need to deal with him appropriately. We're gonna jump over here and be mindful of the lava. There is an actual door to this room. I just rarely use it. I actually don't even remember where this goes. Where does this pop out at? Okay, here. This is how we're supposed to be getting into the map room here. I am going to, at the very least, oh, here we go, clean up this room here. My goodness, where did he come from? This room is definitely well lit. Maybe he spawned over here. Anyways, as you can see, we left ourselves a little bit of a mess. Actually, I don't think this will be too bad to transfer over from one wall to the other. I'll just pop these off like a so. And there. Okay, that is the last of the maps. Our pickaxe still needs some more durability. I'm going to put that in our offhand so it gets whatever XP that we get next. There is a lot of noise coming from behind the wall here. So I do, buttons, our nemesis. I do want to investigate a little bit. I know, whoa. There is the zombie that we want to keep alive in the meantime, between time. I know over here, through here is, I think I've shown y'all this. There is a double, goodness gracious, how do you navigate here? There's a double spider spawner. That's what we're hearing, is a lot of spiders and stuff. This area is not easy to get around in. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I know where I could use some torches. Do I have any torches on me? I have what we need to make torches. I'm realizing now this episode is getting a little bit longer than I'm intending, so I need to I need to figure out what we're doing here. I don't want the episode to be like 40 minutes, but I think we're already in the like 35-minute range. Oh, I've been down here before, obviously, because I placed that block. Why did I just place a spruce block and not place a torch? That was very helpful of me in the past. You can stay. Do I still... Okay, we're good. The pickaxe... Actually, you guys... Whoa! I was about to swing on the Enderman. That would have been terrible. I would have gotten killed. I'm glad I did not. I should probably... Oh, I'm still getting attacked. I should probably leave here, actually. Let's stop. We're not going caving right now. For the rest of the episode, I just want to showcase, I guess. I guess we're going to do a little bit of show and tell, because I want to clean up at least one or two areas in the stronghold before we finish the episode here. And I will show y'all the results. So yeah, I will check back in with y'all in a bit. I'm not sure if I eat the spider eye, am I gonna die? No, I just get poisoned. Okay, nice. That is the last spider eye I'm ever gonna eat. I don't know why I did that. Okay, for science. Okay, I will check back in with y'all in a little bit once I've made the appropriate amount of progress and have something to show you. Oh my goodness, I just realized we did a full-on me talking to the camera moment just now. We're growing. We're growing here together. We're discovering new things. This is still weird. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Anyways, I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye. Okay, we have made a little bit of progress here. Enough that I feel comfortable wrapping up the episode just with showing you what I have here. This is, if you can't recognize it, spawn. This is the spawn chunk. I went ahead and lowered things down to this level here, which I think is 64. Yeah, which sounds, that sounds like a nice, good number for Minecraft. It's one above sea level, I believe, so probably intended that way by Mojang. And as you can see, we did not go with a traditional room. I've left it pretty open. I've replaced everything in the actual chunk with moss to denote where the actual spawn chunk is or isn't, even though I think technically now in Minecraft the spawn chunks are no more, but we'll still probably utilize this as a special area of the world. And then I wrapped it around with a ring of tough blocks and sort of started to make some more tough, like I carried the ring forward and I'm trying to like wrap it around. I think we will eventually kind of continue this and wrap it around. I don't know how tall we'll go or how high we'll have it. Those are those are the same things, but you know what I mean. We might continue this and see how it looks. But in the meantime, I think this is a nice starting point for the spawn recovery room. I did move the Ender Pearl dispenser down to be on this level. We still need to re-add the shelves. I'm not quite sure where I want them to go, but obviously they don't take up much space. Maybe over there in this little nook we could have some shelves, and yeah, that's that. I put this archway here because that is north, and that's the direction that we'll generally want to go once we have spawned back in here, because that's the way to the island, to the base, to everything. The village that we've spent some time at is also in that direction, just a little over that way. That is 0, 0. I went ahead and put some portals over there to mark that down. Yeah, so that's that. I think we did make some progress over at the stronghold and a few other areas around the world, but I think I'm going to save that for next episode, because next episode I plan to do a lot more of the same, where we're just bouncing around, and ooh, that's what we should do. We can, if we do set up more rings for this, we should have it be like parkour adjacent. Anyways, yeah, we've worked on a little bit of stuff over by the stronghold and reorganized some things there. Can we make this jump? I'm also using toggle sprint now, so things are different. Yeah, but we'll save all of that for the next episode, because I want to continue to just bounce around like this, nice, and make progress on random little areas and clean up the world. I am, after this episode, right now, when I finish recording, I'm gonna make a backup, because I've already started working on some stuff for the next episode, and am easy to forget that we need to make backups frequently, especially when we're making progress like this with builds that we're a fan of. This here in the middle is just the chest and furnace and stuff from episode 1. I didn't move them. I was afraid to, so instead I built this little pedestal to feature them in the area. But yeah, that's that. I will see y'all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We have died a few more times, but I think we're under 100 deaths still, so whoa, where did that go? Oh goodness gracious. Wait, can I just, okay, now even if it lands, it's fine. I think it's gonna land somewhere deep in the ocean. If we respawn now, is it gonna, no, I think we're good. Okay, science. All right, bye everyone. Whoa.